Hello doctors and welcome to my medical office. First of all, I want to tell you that you've been working really hard lately and I'm really proud of you. I know you've been doing loads of exercises and you've been studying a lot, which I'm really happy about. So, today, after passing the MIR Kids test, which you did at the beginning of this week, you are ready to become doctors and start practicing with real patients. That's why today I'm going to explain you what the Medical Action Protocol is. The Medical Action Protocol is a plan we follow in order to keep our patients healthy. The Medical Action Protocol consists on 3 different steps. The first step, prevention. The second step, diagnosis, and the third step, treatment. So, this first step, which is the prevention step, is the step we follow or we have to tell our patients to follow before they get sick to prevent them from illnesses, from suffering from illnesses. So, the prevention are all those things we tell them to do in order not to be sick. The second step is a diagnosis. When our patients don't feel really well, they come to our medical offices and tell us, look, here's what. I don't feel okay, I have a headache, I have a stomach ache, I have a sore throat, I feel dizzy, I've got a temperature. So we normally here in this step, we talk to our patients and they tell us what the problem is. Okay, so we can have a better idea of what to do or what to tell them to be healthy again. And finally, we've got the treatment step, which is one really important step because it's the one in which we tell them what they have to do to be healthy again. Okay, so we can tell them to take pills like antibiotics or something. We can tell them to eat healthy food or do exercise if they are like suffering from different illnesses related to the weight. And this is a cycle. So if you after giving our patients treatment, we have to give them a prevention in order not to suffer from that illness again. Okay, so in this first class, we are going to talk about the prevention. Okay, as I told you, the prevention, the step of prevention is the one we follow to make sure our patients don't feel sick. Okay, so all the things we can do to prevent our patients from illnesses. We can do certain things to get this, okay? We have to tell our patients different things they have to do or they have to follow for not to get sick. The first thing we can tell them to do is telling them they have to follow healthy habits. Okay? So this is really important because our patients need to know they need to eat healthy, sleep well, do exercise, and keep clean. Okay, so all those things are the ones we have to remind them. Okay? We have to remind our patients to follow healthy habits. The second thing we have to do is telling our patients to have regular checkups. The regular checkups are to find potential health issues before they become a problem. Okay, so we check their blood pressure, we check the throat, we check the ears, we check everything. We make sure that person is following healthy habits, and that way we prevent them from a serious illness that can become a problem in the future. The third thing is that we have to tell them they need to get vaccinated. They need to get vaccinated. They need to take vaccines. Vaccines are products that produce immunity to a specific disease. Okay, we become immune to certain diseases. So when a patient gets vaccinated, that person comes to the office and we introduce to that person a vaccine into the body. That produces immunity to a specific disease. So that person becomes protected from or protected against that illness. Okay, so this is a good thing. Next thing, we have to tell them to avoid this is avoid is not to do something. Avoid drugs, smoking, or watching a lot of TV, or video games. So this is really important. Our patients need to know they have to avoid drugs, okay? They have to avoid drugs such as alcohol, tobacco, because they can cause serious illnesses, serious health problems. These drugs like alcohol or tobacco harm our liver, nuestro hígado, our heart, our heart and our brain, okay? They don't have to smoke because that can cause growing problems. They won't be able to grow well, and they also cause like affections, or they affect to your heart and your lungs. Finally, as I told you, you have to tell your patients that they should avoid watching out of TV or playing video games, because that can affect to the spinal cord, to the backbone, because if you are sat down for a long time on a sofa, that can be a problem. And also it can cause gaining weight, okay? You can gain weight by being a lot of time sat down on a chair, or sleep loss. You can't sleep well because of all the lights coming from the screens, and headaches. Okay, your head hurts a lot, and backache as well. Okay, so this is all you have to tell your patients, for them to know what the things they have to do to prevent themselves from illnesses. After all we have learned, you have to match the words to the pictures to tell me that you have understood everything I explained.